Hey, what's up? I have a modeling portfolio that I've had sitting around for a while, and I chose 12 photos that I wanted to show off, talk about a little bit. I have some stories on a couple of them, and yeah, I think it'd be really cool to make this video. I wanted to start with my favorite one. This was Zara. I just felt I looked handsome in this. I felt like it was a good photo. First time I saw myself, and I was just like, oh, damn, I can do this. Like, oh, damn, this is a good photo. I have a couple other. I'll show you like the very first photo I ever took. They don't look like me at all. And this one I feel like really does embody me. And that's just surreal. That's always going to be something that I'm astonished by, just because, I mean, I don't typically look at myself in the mirror and think like, wow, he's it. So seeing this photo is cool because I don't know, I look handsome in that. So this is my first Vogue Italia feature. I shot it with Willie, and he was like, I need you to do something for me. I was wearing a full-blown harness, and he was like, I just open up, look up, just be in it. So I got to do it, and he compiled this really, really beautiful, like collage almost. And that was very, 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 very fun to do. I got to shoot it with Gigi as well. This is the first campaign I got to smile in, so I had to include it. And it just, I don't know, the red, my mom always said I looked good in red. It's pink underneath. For some reason it worked. Berludi's genius with their shoes. Genius with their shoes. So it's, yeah, no, it's cool to show off like a dimple. I used to, in the 6th grade, send like selfies of my dimple because I thought that was my trait. This is my first Prada campaign. Didn't scan in fully in the top left. It says Prada, which is, that was cool. To my face underneath that. There's not really much else to say about this. The experience I had with Prada and get to have with Prada leaves with no words. The team is so professional, so in it, so with it, but also genius. Not a lot of brands lead or pave a way in this industry. A lot of people are keeping up. A lot of people are meeting deadlines. But Miss Prada really knows. And she paired up with Raf recently. Seeing their collections, seeing what they do, it makes me feel very special to be a part of even one vision. Paul Sinclair is the stylist for this shoot. It's a magazine. And this is another one of those photos. I saw Zara first, but this is a second photo I saw that I was like, man, yes, I could do this. Because the imposter thing's real. But seeing yourself grow facial hair, get taller. You never imagine sitting in front of a camera. It never doesn't make me feel like I'm blessed, like I was lucky to be there. So shooting this with such good people in such a good location in the Hamptons, it was just, I felt so at peace. So it captured that in the photo, and it's cool. I'm learning with each photo I take, and I'm learning how to pose. So I cut my face out in this, but this is a part of my cover series for Oda. David included me, and I got to go out to Amsterdam. And Amsterdam, let me tell you, if you've never been to Amsterdam, what you think Paris would be is what Amsterdam is in my head. Well, what I thought Paris would be is what Amsterdam was. Canals, beautiful scenery, bikes, there was something there. So we do this shoot and we see this pile of bikes because bikes are really relevant in Amsterdam. And I was like, think I could get away with standing on them? He said yes. And I got this photo that honestly is along the lines of pimp. And I'm only willing to admit that because I'm absolutely not that. And this is me playing a character. So, and then this is the cover. Seeing my face on a magazine cover. Getting to open that, have my name on the side. That was something that David gave me an opportunity to do that I didn't think I'd get to do it again, and I hadn't done for the last 4 years. So it was an opportunity I didn't want to like fuck up, so I was also kind of nervous in it, and it turned out beautiful. Oh, this photo. In the top left corner, I titled it Normandy Anger because I am so upset in this photo. And to give it to perspective, when people are shooting, okay, There's like 6 people behind the camera normally, and they're warm, bundled up, probably not standing in water with shoes and socks on the beach of Normandy. So I don't know if they gauged how cold it was, how uncomfortable it was, because it was also like 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm sitting in my fucking windbreaker, some thin slacks, submerged in water for most of the shoot. This one, I don't even think I'm submerged. I think they just picked up I was pissed. So I moved. They were like, hold this flag. So I did it. And this is the photo that came out. I think it actually turned out amazing because of that. This photo is so gentle. I grew up pretty skinny, pretty little. Nothing wrong with. But my dad, he was huge. My dad had big fucking arms. He's a big guy. So with my noodle arms, I always thought, whatever. I thought what I thought about it. And so when I worked with Helmut Lang, when I worked with Mark and Thomas and all the team behind, before it switched, they let me shoot this lookbook, and this picture came from it. Like, I felt amazing about it. Felt like there was something to it, and this is the first picture I saw where I fully understood the word androgynistic. This is the first word I saw where I accepted my arms. So like each photo I've seen in my book, going through them has been a very beautiful experience, maybe frustrating, but beautiful nonetheless. But then seeing the photos afterwards I don't know if there's much words to it. Because like I said, I don't really think that I didn't grow up thinking I'm a model. So it's very cool to watch myself basically act and become this thing that everyone else is telling me I can be. After I shot Coach, I talked about this in my last video, I got to fly out for Givenchy with Steven as a background model, actually. And this is a photo from it. I got lucky enough to be at the forefront of it when I got hired on as kind of someone who's supposed to linger and not really star or anything. So in this photo, I'm trying to like fight over this girl. Working with Givenchy was cool because it was a whole different energy. So this is that photo for Coach. It's the first thing I ever shot. This was my first campaign. This was fucking awesome. The team was awesome. Ashley Brokaw was behind this. She's a casting director. She really believed in me. She started with me at RAF. Kind of showed me him. I became a RAF boy. And through that, Ashley seemed to really believe in me. So I got to do Coach. Seeing my face up like that was crazy. But to go back to what I was saying earlier, there's not a lot of photos that I was taking in the very beginning that look like me. This one doesn't. But it was still so cool because I was playing a character and I don't care. It's been special. And this is the start of it, and it's kind of cool that it's the end of this. But wanted to share a little bit. I really appreciate if you watched all the way through. And see ya!